I was told that I have to give a message today. And it's a message that I'm not comfortable giving. Why? Because I have forgiven. I have no bitterness at all. I've forgiven everybody in my life. I really have. But there's people that I've been protecting. I've been protecting my entire life. My mom, my dad, my ex-husband. And this is going to be a message of me putting it all out there. Why? Because truth, see this light that's hitting me on my legs and on my face, and truth always comes to light, okay? I have been threatened. I have been told I am nothing. I have been told that I am the spawn of Satan, which is all good. I mean, I don't believe it. I really don't. But this is my time to put my truth out there. My time. Communicate, speak your truth. So, my father abused me. My mother abused me. Okay? I won't go into detail about that because that's not the message I'm not supposed to communicate right now. The message I'm supposed to communicate is the reason why I left my children with my ex-husband. I know he's not going to hurt them. I know he's not. But he's still doing damage. Oh, he's still doing damage. That entire home went downhill when I left. I took care of everything. I did everything. I took care of everything. I started therapy when I was 24 years old. He fought me on that. He did not want me to go to a therapist. And I finally looked at him and I said, if I had brain cancer, would you want me to see a doctor? And he goes, well, of course. And I go, well, I have a cancer that's eating at my emotions, and I need to get it fixed. He finally caved and he let me go to counseling. Okay? So I had to fight to go to counseling 16 years ago. As I started healing and I started growing, drawing boundaries, my counselor told me there was going to be those around me that I had to rock the boat with. Now, I didn't do everything right, and I'd be more than happy to tell you everything I did wrong. And if you keep listening, I'm going to tell you some of the things I did wrong. I have no problem with that. I was an escort. I sold my body. I don't do it anymore, but I did. And it was with the approval of my ex-husband. Pay our bills. Yeah. So probably about 13, 14 years in, as I was if you start listening to the videos that I've put out, you'll start understanding where a lot of this comes from. And it's not all his fault in the sense that I was very unhealthy myself. But it was his idea for us to get into the lifestyle and having sex with other people. By the way, I didn't touch another man. I didn't have sex with another man until my ex-husband gave me permission. That's some shit. And I can tell you exactly who it was. It was on Christmas of 2020. So, but Eric started putting his hands on me. He started abusing me. There was one time where I lost hearing in this ear for probably 2 or 3 months. This whole side of my face was bruised. I had to cake on makeup to go to job interviews. He would apologize. He would cry and say that he was sorry, and then he'd fucking do it again. I finally opened up to a very, very close friend, and they go, Terry, you need to get out of there. But I didn't have the means to be able to take care of my children. So the entire life that I had built up over 15 years, I walked away from. I left him with everything. He still has everything. I have nothing. No, that's not true. I actually have the world. But I left him with everything. There's no bitterness. Because I know, I'm actually thankful. I'm thankful that he did that, because that was the only reason I would have left. It's the only reason I would have left. And, I've been protecting him. I never reported the abuse. And the one time I did call the police, that's an interesting story. I actually got charged with domestic violence. I've never put my hands on him. Not even once. I punched the dresser next to him, but I never put my hands on him. He would antagonize me. He would provoke me. But of course, that's not what he's going to say. Of course it's not. Oh no, because Eric's always the victim. He's always been the victim. He'll always be the victim. And his mommy and his daddy and everyone around him is going to they're going to protect him. His mother actually saw when he put bruises on me last time. This is after our divorce was finalized. By the way, my children have seen this. So this is not anything that Tara is, pulling out of her ass. My children have seen this. My children are good, by the way. My children are fantastic. And I want them back with me. I do. But I owe a lot of child support because I haven't been able to keep up with my child support. He wrecked a vehicle because he was drunk driving. He wrecked one of our vehicles, the Odyssey that I was driving. And we had a deductible. And I was without a vehicle when I left him for like 3 months. And he was going to pay all of the deductible. No, when I went to go back and get my vehicle, do you know he made me pay half of the deductible because he said he wasn't going to pay it, even though somebody had given him all of the money? By the way, he's gone into churches and he's told them I was a prostitute. He's told them I was an escort. Do you know this man that said those things knew that I was a prostitute, knew that I was selling my ass, and allowed it? He allowed it. Thank you guys for whoever gave my kids money and him money. Felt bad for him. Glad you felt bad for him. I feel bad for him too. He lost the best fucking thing that ever happened to him. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Yeah, you guys want to know more? Go ahead, ask. I'll tell you. I'm done hiding. I'm done protecting. This is my message. I was told to give it today.